In the last assignment, you calculated gross pay. Gross pay is your total earnings, which you found by taking hours worked times the wage per hour. Unfortunately, this is not how much your actual paycheck will be. Net pay is how large your paycheck is or how much money you are given. This is going to be less than your gross pay. This is because we have to subtract taxes, insurance, or other costs that you may owe to the government or your employer. Let's look at how this information is displayed on your pay stub. You may get an actual paycheck that has this information at the top, or you may have direct deposit where your company puts the money directly into the bank. You should still get a pay stub or an earnings statement, either in the mail or online. So here we can find first off her regular earnings. This is what we call gross income. So under the earnings column, it tells me that her regular earnings was $448. This was how much money she would have gotten if nothing was deducted or withheld. Now we can find her net pay. In this case, they labeled net pay towards the top. On a check, it would be the amount that the check is actually written out for. So here, her net pay was $349.21. As you noticed, her net pay is smaller than her gross income. How much less did she take home than what she earned? We can find this by subtracting. Let's take her gross income minus her net pay. 448 minus 349.21. This difference is $98.79. You may be wondering, where did that money go? We can find this by looking at the deductions, or in this case, the taxes withheld. Your employer is required to withhold taxes, as well as some other potential items from your paycheck. We're going to look at her current paycheck. So using this, we can tell the amount of money that was taken from her paycheck. Federal income, federal income tax, Social Security, Medicare, and state income tax. Let's find the total amount by adding those together. Adding up these deductions gives us a total of $98.79. If you remember from the last page, that was the difference between her gross pay and her take-home pay. On the paycheck, we were looking so far at the current column. That tells us what has happened on this pay period. You'll also notice that it lists the year to date. That tells us how much has been taken out of her paycheck so far this year. On a pay stub, that will be abbreviated YTD. So if we want to know how much tax has been taken out total so far this year, you'll look at the YTD column. So how much Social Security has been taken out so far this year? We'll find the Social Security line, and I'm going to go over to the year-to-date column. That tells me that $361.09 has been withheld from my paychecks so far this year.